Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. We're here with another episode of the Soulsilver playthrough. Last time we made it to Azalea Town. Now what we're going to do is, first off, we got to go up here and talk to Kurt. So Kurt is this guy here that will, make Pokeballs for you, but right now he's not going to because he's kind of peed off that Team Rocket has taken over this little town. So he's going to run out the door and run to Slowpoke Well, where we will meet him. Real quick, I should have probably done this, knowing all the Pokegear stuff was going to happen, but I'll go back over some of the the people and what they would do for you if, you do accept their numbers. So, Youngster Joey, he'll give you HP ups if you beat him in a rematch. Bugcatcher Wade will call to remind you of the bug catching contest and also give you berries. Picnicker Liz will just call you for rematches. Fisherman Ralph will call you if there's quillfish swimming around. And that says only gold, silver, crystal, so I guess it's just rematches in this version. And Hiker Anthony is just rematches, but in gold, silver, crystal it was Dunsparce. So that's the ones that we've came into contact so far. So we'll keep this here so that way I can actually be prepared like, I should have been. Now what we're going to do is go into Slowpoke Well, and there's some new Pokemon down here, Slowpoke being the new Pokemon, which actually is a pretty good Pokemon. I want to give Rocky some experience. He's falling a little bit too far behind. Yeah, I don't want him to fall too far behind, but now we can go down into this well. And we see a little Slowpoke there. That's the new Pokemon. It's a water psychic type, but it's got good bulk. So if you decide that you want one, you can actually get one here. We'll use a repel down here. And right here, Kurt's like, hey there. The guard took off when I shouted at him, but I took a tumble down the well. I slammed hard on my back and I can't move. Rats, if only I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Show them how gutsy you are in my place. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. He says he can't move, but he'll just turn. He's standing there and he'll turn around. Maybe he's saying he can't move, as in he can't walk. All right, but what we're gonna do is go in here, and this is Slowpoke Well. All right, so this is the first Rocket Trainer. These Rocket Trainers don't really have anything, too bad. Most of them have Rattatas, Zubats, and Ekans. If I had to say a Pokemon that's most threat out of that list, it's probably Ekans, just because it's got slightly higher attack, but it's not. It's still not even really a threat unless you're in here with a unless you're down here with Chikorita or a grass type. Yeah, so we're just going to rock throw this thing. It's not too bad. You just finish it off with a rock throw. I have to occasionally check down here because my battery almost died. This is what I used to record off of. A little capture card 2DS. But you unfortunately can't even get those anymore. So this right here is like a rarity now. But anyway, we're going to finish off this Rattata here. Just throw another rock through. Yeah, so this thing I got from Katsukitty, which I know a lot of people have trouble with Katsukitty. This thing's actually been pretty decent over the years. I got it in 2015, so this is 5 years old. And it's worked fine. I think part of that might be because it's a 2DS, and they don't have to worry about a hinge. Maybe a hinge has something to do with why they deteriorate. Yeah. Alright, so right here is an item, a super potion. Soon those potions won't be helpful, and super potions are what we're going to have to use. Alright, so now we're here to face down this lady. She has a Zubat and an Ekans. Like I said, not really a problem unless you're down here trying to run through this place with a grass type. If you're down here, you should at least have something besides a grass type, because you took on the flying type gym. I mean, I say that, but I just went through like a cave known for a lot of rock types using my fire type, so I mean, but anyway, yeah, Rock Throw will finish it off. Rocky's getting some good, much-needed experience. And then Ekans will come out, and I think... I don't really think Ekans going to be a problem. That Intimidate is kind of annoying, though. Especially on a Pokemon like Onix, who isn't really known for its attack stat. Oh gosh, yeah, see that? It's going to be like a 3-hit KO. Alright, so... try it again. That's the problem with Rock Throw, is it doesn't have the best accuracy. And that's actually just a problem with Rock-type moves in general. They kind of have a high miss chance. I'm going to Tackle, because I think a Tackle should get it from that range, right? Oh, no, not even close. Rock Throw is what I should have done. I didn't think Tackle would have been so terrible. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, no, he wants to learn Rage. We'll just keep old moves. Rock Throw's really the only thing. I think Rage would be interesting. I think it, like, boosts its power after it takes damage, but... I mean, that's good for an Onix, because, you know, it's got really high defense. So it can take a lot of hits. But I don't remember if it raises the attack stat or just the base power of the move Rage. Alright, Rocky. See this little rat? Throw rocks at it. Yeah, so this person here will have a Rattata and 2 Zubats. You've already faced these Pokemon. They're not a threat. Not a threat at all. We'll throw a Tackle at this thing. And now, Zubat time. And we should have enough Rock Throws to finish it off. So, we got 3. So we just need to hit all 3. Or hit at least, you know, because that would be kind of sad if we missed one and then just, you know, weren't able to use that nice Rock Throw. Alright, Zubat comes out. Hello, Zubat. I was expecting you. I'll throw a rock at you. Nice. Alright. And now Rocky's at level 15. Yeah, so Rocky's looking pretty good for us. Now we'll go up here. And this right here is the admin, one of the admins that you'll face of Team Rocket. This guy's name is Proton. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, they didn't really have, you know, names. They were just called a Team Rocket admin. But in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they actually gave them names so they'll have, like, more of a personality. So this guy will lead off with a Zubat. We've been, you know, knocking out Zubats easily, not a problem. But his signature Pokemon that he's going to send out next is going to be a Coughing. And the thing about Coughing, as you remember, is Coughing actually has good defense. So what we're going to do is hit it on its special side. Unfortunately, Onix wouldn't be able to do much to it. But we can go into our Zuko. And we just throw an Ember. And it might not one-shot, but it'll do a lot of damage. Alright. And we're unfortunately going to get poisoned by poison gas. That's not the worst thing. In generation, the older generations, 1, 2, and 3, your Pokemon could faint from poison in the overworld. But in Gen 4, they actually changed it to where they'll always live with 1 HP. So poison isn't as terrible as it was back in the older generations. It is annoying, but it's not as terrible. Alright, so Proton has been defeated, and they will return all the Slowpokes that they've had down here. They were running some sort of Slowpoke tail farm or something. But the good thing about Slowpoke tail is that they do grow back. And now we're here at Kurt's Lodge. And now you're able to use those apricorns that we've been seeing around to actually get specific Pokeballs. We'll get the fastball here, which is pretty cool. And you can go ahead and turn it into, let's see, a Pokeball. We'll use this pink ball. Or pink apricorn. Oh, yes, give me your grandfather's numbers. So Kurt, if you get his number, he'll call to let you know that the Pokeballs are finished. So now there's actually multiple things we can do. We can actually go towards the forest to the west and battle our rival. But what I usually do after, you know, accomplishing the task down into the Slowpoke Well is I actually go on to face down the gym leader. And that's what we're going to try to do here in this episode. I knew we should have gotten through, you know, the Slowpoke Well stuff before it was time to wrap up the episode. So we have time to go in here and face down this gym. So the puzzle here, there really wasn't a puzzle in Gen 2, but there is a puzzle here. And what it is you find the little bug that will lead to where you want to go. And we'll go ahead and battle these trainers for experience. Onyx is kind of behind, so yeah. So yeah, this gym uses bug-type Pokemon. And that goes into the question of the day. Who is your favorite bug-type Pokemon? Mine is Caesar. I've always loved Caesar. It's a cool Pokemon. When I was younger, it was hard to get a Caesar because I didn't really have anyone to trade with. So it was just that, you know, mysterious Pokemon I could never get because I didn't have a way to trade. And then I eventually got, you know, a trade pack so I could trade with myself. And I still didn't get a Caesar because it was like so hard to find a metal coat. But, you know, now I know how to, you know, find metal coats and stuff. When I was younger, I didn't know how to find it. But now, you know, I can use Caesar. And I love that Pokemon. It is an amazing Pokemon. Really good attack, really good defense. That's actually a stat distribution that you don't often see on bug types, you know. So you see that one, if these little carriages, they always have to go down the path, like down the crossing path. If there is a thread that touches the path that they're on, they have to go down it. And you use that to basically figure out where you want to go. Alright, so up here is another bug catcher. These bug catchers aren't really a problem if you've got, you know, if you start it with Cyndaquil, or if you've got like a flying type, or even a rock type. These bugs are pretty easy to face down. If you are in here with Chikorita, that's going to be a problem. But you should have something for it because, you know, you just took on the Team Rocket, so you shouldn't be just relying on Chikorita at this point. Also, you know, you've faced down the first gym who's flying type, so you've got to have something in here, you know. But yeah, flying types are probably the best, or rock types, or even your starter Cyndaquil. Totodile's pretty neutral here. Not at a disadvantage, but not at an advantage, and that's fine, you know. So yeah, the rock throws are kind of annoying. We kept missing. That's like the drawback to rock type moves. They miss a lot. But eventually we're able to get a nice hit on there. And we're at level 16. Nice. Catching up with Rocky. Now, Beedrill is actually a pretty scary Pokemon at this point. It's not, you know, impossible because it doesn't have the best stats. But if you don't have anything for it, it can actually do a little bit of damage, you know. Beedrill does have really good attack. So we'll go ahead and throw a rock at it. And it's going to actually live, which is surprising. We'll tackle it to finish it off. And we're going to miss. I've been missing. Like, I was doing so good down in Slowpoke Well, not missing. And now we're missing, like, pretty much almost every move here. Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky. Get your head in the game. Oh my gosh, we just missed again. Yeah, that kind of bites. Alright, I don't know why we kept missing tackle. No, that gave us quite a bit of experience, though, so that was worth it. So I do want to actually switch into Zuko here. Get a little bit of experience for Zuko. The next bug catcher we'll face is... I think this should just take us straight to them. Actually, no, this will take us to these girls over here for a double battle. Okay. That's okay. This part, you have to actually flip a switch to eliminate one of the threads. You've got like a red thread that you eliminate with the red switch. And you have a blue switch that you eliminate the blue thread. This right here is a double battle. I think this might actually be our first double battle, right? A double battle, you send out 2 Pokemon, and I've got a nice advantage against both of these Pokemon, so I'm not worried at all. And as you see here, these twins, they use a Spinarak and Ladybug, who aren't really a problem at all. I think Spinarak might be more of a problem because it has a chance to poison your Pokemon. Ladybug's a terrible Pokemon. Really is. And we want to learn a Rock Tomb, which is actually good that we didn't use that TM because we still have that TM. It's 50 versus Rock Throw's 50. Okay. But it's lower accuracy. We'll get rid of Harden. The thing that I like about Rock Tomb is it can lower the speed of our opponent. That's really what we want it for. I like Rock Throw's better accuracy, though, so we'll have both for right now. We really didn't need Harden at all. Yeah. I think, hold on, let me... this is where you have to actually, like, you know, look and see how this connects. So we'll go ahead and flip that. See, there, disengage that thread. And now we can go battle this guy. Which we'll have to re-engage that and go back up to the twins. To, you know, actually, finish this puzzle. But yeah, Paris is the Pokemon I was prepping up for. This thing is a bug grass type. I don't really think it has any grass type moves at this point. But I wanted to go ahead and have Zuko out here so I can just, you know, finish it off quickly because it's quad weak to fire. So we'll go ahead and finish it off and get to level 19. Nice. Alright, now we'll go down and we'll flip that switch once again. Alright, now we'll get these twins. We'll talk to these twins. Hello, twins. And we'll flip that switch once again. Now we can go down here and flip the final switch. And this will let us get to the gym leader. So like I said, he uses bug types. We'll have Zuko up front for, you know, the first part. But yeah, this guy uses rock types, or bug types. What am I saying rock for? He uses bug types, but his team's kind of terrible. You know, instead of, you know, we faced a Beedrill before, but, you know, this guy doesn't have a Beedrill. He has a Kakuna. He'll actually lead off with a Scyther here. Yeah, he's got Metapod, Kakuna, and Scyther. Scyther is his main Pokemon. And he's actually going to lead off with his main Pokemon, which is different than the other... Ooh, that crit's nasty. That's actually different than the other trainers that we faced at this point. Because usually they save their best Pokemon for last. But what Bugsy does is he leads off with it, and he actually has a special move on it called U-Turn. And usually he'll actually use U-Turn. There he just used Quick Attack instead, which actually was kind of scary. But yeah, U-Turn just, he'll attack and then switch out. We'll go ahead and throw a Rock Tomb at this thing. And that should one-shot it, because this thing is actually bug flying, meaning it's quad weak to rock. So yeah, that'll one-shot it. Nice. Not even a threat. And Metapod will come out. And we'll Rock Tomb it as well. Oh, I mean, we'll miss a Rock Tomb. But yeah, this thing can't do anything. I think what they should have done was let Bugsy have a Butterfree here, because this thing is able to evolve into Butterfree at level 15. So I don't know why they made it a Metapod that only knows the move Tackle. Like, I don't understand that. They should have, they should have just went ahead and let him have a Butterfree and then a Beedrill. The Kakuna only knows the move Poison Sting, which is kind of weird if you think about it. Why does it only know Poison Sting? They should give it something a little bit better, you know? But I'll go ahead and finish off against the Kakuna here. And I'll actually use Rock Throw for that accuracy, because, you know, terrible accuracy rock moves. And that will... Oh, Kakuna actually lived. I'm actually surprised, or maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Alright, hang in there just a little more. He's going to use a Super Potion now. Okay, that's a thing that gym leaders sometimes do. They'll use a Super Potion to try to heal up. But it's not going to matter because Kakuna is slower than Onix, and it's still just as weak to Rock Throw. So we will finish it off. And that is the second gym badge. So yeah, we actually got a lot of stuff done in this episode. We defeated Team Rocket down in Slowpoke Well, and we got the Hive badge. And he will give us the TM for U-turn, which is actually really good. That's actually a really good move, especially if you've got a bug type. Or a faster Pokemon. You switch out and still retain your momentum. But now you just go straight down, and you'll always find the cart that will take you out. You have to make sure to flip that blue switch first, so it'll disengage that blue thread. There we go. And we will go ahead and end this episode here. So if you like this, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm actually kind of nervous for the next episode because we got to face our rival, and I have not gotten a Pokemon that is actually good against that Feraligatr, so I'm going to have to take it on with two Pokemon that are weak to it. Do you think I could do it? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode.